Today on Teachable Moments, I want to help us learn something from Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage relationship. I want to say that Beyonce and Jay-Z are doing it right. I don't know their spiritual beliefs. I believe Beyonce professes to being a Christian. And I know we all see her in the media, and she could cover up a little bit more. She did in the beginning when she first started her career. And so I'm just speaking in general. I'm not judging them. This is a teachable moment because there's a lot of myths and misinformation going on, floating on the internet all over the world. And there are young people like I used to be who really don't know what to do with their lives. And they're lost and they just need a little guidance. That's the way I was. I wish someone had told me these things that I share here on my YouTube channel with me when I was a teenager and in my early 20s. Man, I could have used some serious wisdom, or even just a little bit. And so I like Beyonce and Jay-Z. I believe they both have beautiful hearts. I think they're good people. And Beyonce, I think she's very humble. I happen to not really meet, but when I had a magazine almost 20 years ago, and I got to meet Beyonce on the red carpet. I think it was might have been at the Soul Train Awards. It was one of those award shows, can't remember which one. That or I don't think it was the Grammys. It was one of those, might have been Essence. It was one of those shows, music award shows. And I got to meet her with Destiny's Child. And she came across to me as so humble. I remember taking her picture and I called her name to get her attention. And she was so humble. And she's such a meek person. And so I don't know how meek she is today, but she was very meek and humble back then. And so I believe she has a good heart. She's a beautiful person. She's trying to do the right thing. And I believe she is, her and Jay-Z with their marriage. And so I think a lot of young people today can learn from their marriage because they're doing it the right way. Beyonce and Jay-Z are doing it right. They got married before they had children. When they had marriage problems, he repented. They got marriage counseling. And they're still together. How long their marriage is going to last, I don't know. But for now, they're doing it right. And people can learn from their example, especially today, especially people in Hollywood and in the world, those who don't go to church and even those who do. They're doing it right. They're hanging in there. They're trying to do the right thing. And my hat goes off to both of them. I hope they continue to seek the Lord. I pray we all do, include myself. But they're doing it right. She's doing it right. They're doing it right. And they should be commended for that. And others in Hollywood should look up to them, should follow their example, including Rihanna and others. People need to try harder to stay married. Being married is not easy. It's a huge, huge blessing. If you can find someone, or if you run into someone or meet someone, or God blesses you with someone who loves you and you love them back. Because that's hard to find. When there's true love, it's hard to find. And so, but it's important that we keep our word, those who are married, to keep your marriage vows and to keep your word to God above all. Our marriage vows, because He is the one that permits us to get married, because it's all before His eyes. Paper or not, it's all before His eyes. And so they should be commended for trying. And I believe she married him out of love, not looks. I'm not trying to be funny. But that's great because he really did seem like, or he does seem like a humble person. He does. Money can change people. And so, but they're still, I think they're doing pretty good, especially he's a little older than her, but he's not like no 20 years older than her. And I'm not judging that. I'm just saying, I think he's at least 10 years older, 10 to 12 or something like that. But that's not too bad. In my opinion, that's just my opinion, my 2 cents. But anyway, I just want to say they're doing it right. They should be commended for their marriage and what they're doing, and seems like they're doing a good job with their children thus far. Hollywood can be bad on a family, or hard. Hollywood could be hard on a family. And so I just hope she hang in there. And her mother and dad, they couldn't keep their marriage together because I think I saw that the dad he was cheating and when he got some other woman pregnant. Now he's married to a doctor, and that's not good. He blew it big time. He blew it. He really, really messed up. So I just don't want to say too much because I can go on on this topic, because it's a very sensitive, touchy topic to me and to everyone. And so anyway, I just want to say hats needs to go off to them. They're doing it right. And people need to follow their example and get married. Stop this shacking up. You don't need a bunch of money to get married. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses, and don't be trying to please people. Don't be trying to please people. Get married. When I got married, I've been married a long time. Me and my husband, we had very little money. I don't think we spent $100 on our marriage. And it was a nice wedding. It was a small wedding. It was at a chapel, but we had very close family and friends there. That was there. His family wasn't there because they were in another city. And my husband was joining the military, and so we kind of got married on short notice. But we loved each other, and we were already living together. And he should have married me anyway. He had no right to be living with me, shacking up with me, and not asking me to marry him, because he said in his mind that he knew that I was the one the moment he saw me. And so he should have asked me to marry him at least about a year after, which that was when we got married. Almost a year later, 9 months to a year. And so I'm glad I married my husband. No one's perfect. Neither am I. And so he still loves me, and he tells me even today that he's glad he married me. And so we've had to have marriage counseling. That's what I encourage people to do. Get marriage counseling. Get help. Beyonce and them got family counseling, her and Jay-Z. And that's what people should do. Don't give up and walk away from your marriage. God will help you to keep your marriage together. The reason it's so hard on a lot of marriages because marriage is such a huge blessing, and the devil always want to come and tear it apart. That's why people that's married have such a hard time, because it's like people come chasing after you. People didn't even want you before. Now that you're married, all of a sudden you look extra good to them. Now all of a sudden they want you. They didn't want you before you had that ring on your finger. So, get married. Get married. You don't need a bunch of money. Don't try to compare yourself with these people on TV, because you won't be able to keep up. People who spend $1 million on a marriage, you would think that's a lot, right? I just read somewhere that Prince Harry, him and his wife, they spent $45 million on their wedding. No one's going to be able to compete with that. $45 million on a wedding. Wow. $45 million. So, no, you don't have to just go get married. Marry for love. Those are the best weddings anyway. Marry for love. And stay together. Love really can't conquer a lot because you will get help. People say, oh, love can't conquer everything. To a certain degree, it can. Just depends. It depends. But in general, it can. Yes, it can. It can. I can't count the troubles I've had in my marriage. I should have. That tons of people got divorced. And I stayed married. And so, get married. Don't wait on other people. Don't let other people judge you. Get married. You're with this person. Y'all have the same faith, and you love each other not because of money or nothing like that, or because someone's forcing you to be together. No. Get married for love. Get married. So that's all I just want my hats to go off to Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm so proud of them that they're trying to do the right thing. I'm so proud of them and Beyonce. They have beautiful souls, and they have beautiful souls. I just hope and pray they keep seeking the Lord and doing what's right. And I'm not going to judge their life right now. I just want to put this message out there. I'm not going to judge their life at all because they're in the world. I just want to put this message out there, and that's what I'm doing. For those who are seeking the truth and who want to do right and need more wisdom, guidance, whatever, especially young people. That's why I'm putting this out here. Okay? So that's all I want to say.